Hi Lego fans, hope you're well. Today we're going to be taking a look at another set from the Batman movie series. This time we have Mr. Freeze's Ice Attack. This is set number 70901. And how many pieces does it have, Megan?
201.
201 pieces. Definitely one of the cheaper sets in the series. I think this is coming in at about $20 at the Lego store. I got it for a little bit over $16 from Amazon. So a little bit of discounting starting to go on with these sets now. This is a set with 3 minifigures. We've got yet another Batman, we have a generic security guard, and then the main event is Mr. Freeze minifigure here, and he comes with this kind of exosuit with a freeze ray on, which looks very cool. Very excited to see that. Now unfortunately with buying this from Amazon you don't always get to see the packaging. Let's just have a quick look at that. As you can see, oh dear, Amazon, they managed to crush the box. The tab's a little bit busted in, but hey, at least I got it at a discount. So the moral of the story is, if you're going to be buying Lego, don't order it at the same time as 12 cans of baked beans, because Amazon are going to put it all in the same box and your Lego set's going to get crushed. Okay, so let's take a look at the back of this box, see what we've got inside. It is a small set, but there's a few elements here, a few play elements. We can see we've got the Mr. Freeze character, who can go in this exosuit. We've got Batman here with his mug of coffee. And then we've got this really cool little capsule that you can put the security guard in to make it look like he's frozen in ice. And then finally we've got Mr. Freeze with his exosuit. And it looks as if we can actually flick little projectiles from it. We've got the studs that can be fired from the gun. These are always very, very cool, and they fire these studs forever. So it's very easy to lose these. Let's take a look. Doesn't require much opening because Amazon have already done a lot of that for me. Let's see what we get inside the box. Okay, so we'll get rid of the box. See, immediately we've got some stickers here with printed parts, but yeah, we're always going to get stickers with these lower end sets. We've got an instruction manual. Looks like a fairly straightforward build. We're going to do a speed build for you today so you can see how this thing comes together. And then we have 2 bags to construct. And see, we've got Batman's cape in there. I've got some really nice blue translucent pieces in here like ice. So this is actually quite a nice set for collecting those specific elements. We'll see if we can find anything unique. Let's go ahead and get this thing built. So there we have it, a relatively quick build with only 201 pieces in the set. It didn't take us too long to put together, and yeah, I really like the way this has turned out. Especially like this little exosuit that Mr. Freeze is wearing with the little gun on there. We'll have a look at that in a moment. Also, this is really cool. You've got this this capsule here. When the minifigure gets frozen by Mr. Freeze's freeze ray. I like the detailing here with Batman and his heat gun trying to get the security guard out of the ice block, and this is a really nice touch with the control panel. Like some of the detailing on here. We're going to go ahead and take a look at all the minifigures and all of the different elements of the playset in a little bit of detail, so let's see how that looks. So first up we've got the Batman minifigure, and if you've opened one of these Batman movie sets before, you'll realise that he is the most common minifigure you get. So we've already got quite a lot of these Batman, so we'll give him a quick look over. Yeah, we've got good printing on the front. Really like his utility belt. You always get 2 of those in the set, so we have quite a lot of those yellow utility belts and quite a lot of spare batarangs as well. What does set this Batman apart from the others is this little heat ray gun, which he uses to unfreeze the security guard from the ice block, and that's quite a nice little build with the flame element there. You've got a little translucent orange piece and the one stud thing on the end. Also really like the capes on these Batmans. I've spoken about this before, but they feel nice and soft, unlike some of the capes that you get on the characters like Robin. So there you go, that's yet another Batman. Next we have our generic security guard minifigure, and to his misfortune he's been captured and frozen in a block of ice by Mr. Freeze's freeze ray. Really like the way LEGO have put together this capsule here from ice so that you can put your minifigures inside. It fits them very well. Even with the accessories on, I can get everything inside that ice block. And these really nice blue custom ice elements are a great addition to the collection. Let's put the ice aside and we'll take a look at this minifig. Yeah, again, you know, he's not a licensed character. He's a pretty generic minifigure, but he's got some nice printing on the front there. We also get the air tank and the mask and the helmet, which I think coming from the fireman sets, you'll probably find these within the fire service sets that you see in Lego City. So, you know, nothing special going on here, but, you know, he's a nice little minifigure. And then finally we've got Mr. Freeze himself. This is an awesome character. Really like those red eyes. Lots of printing going on here. This time he's without his exoskeleton, his freeze suit. Yeah, nice minifigure in his own right. I really like the kind of epaulets on his costume here, which give you the dome helmet to clip onto. Very nice printing, no side printing, but yeah, he's very cool. Let's go ahead and pop him in his suit and we'll have a look at how that plays out. So here is Mr. Freeze's suit, and I really like this. The only thing I was really worried about was these legs here. They look very flimsy. I didn't know whether I'd be able to pose it properly and get him to stand up, but yeah, they seem to work pretty well. Some really nice elements in here. I don't know whether these are custom. You see these little hands here, the fists. I really like those. I've not seen those before, so it's always nice to get something new. Also really like the fact that the fist can grip this freeze ray gun which we've got here, made up of lots of translucent blue elements with the freeze ray on the front there. That can be taken out of his hand. In fact, we'll not do that, but as you can see on top, you've probably seen these before. We've got a little launch mechanism for the studs. I'm going to click this and we'll probably never see the stud again. Let's give that a go. There we go, and we'll definitely never see that again. Also, really what I like about this is these pipes here. You can see we've got this kind of translucent moulding with a solid interior here. So here's a quick view of the inside of the Exosuit. You can see here where Mr. Freeze stands. He's got his control panel there. Let's go ahead and pop him in and see how he looks. So we simply just stand him in there and close at the back. It's a bit of a tight fit, but he's a formidable character. How would you feel about having him coming towards you, blasting out ice rays? Yeah, very cool. Really like this build, and let's go ahead and stand him up. Yeah, he's really nice. You know, sometimes these suits aren't very good, but this is a great suit, good play value, and that's Mr. Freeze. And then finally we've got this kind of, it almost feels like a bit of filler to fill up the playset and boost the part count, but this looks like some kind of control panel, and I'm presuming that we are in some kind of power plant, judging by the pipes and the little turny wheels we've got here. Also got a pressure gauge here, says GE on it, and that's not going to be General Electric. I presume that's going to be Gotham Electric. And we've got a computer here and a little coffee cup and a lever. So this is kind of nice. It doesn't really add any play value to the set other than having something to display. But that's the control panel. And there's Mr. Freeze. You can see we've set him up at the center of our Lego Batman movie display. If you've been watching our other videos, you'll see that we've built quite a few. We've built the Clayface Splat Attack, the Penguin's Arctic Roller, the Batcave Break-In. We've done the Catwoman as well, and we've got the mini Batwing there. So yeah, getting quite a collection of these together now. We've done almost all of the sets, just a few more to collect. Really enjoyed building this one today for the Mr. Freeze Ice Attack. I hope you enjoyed watching it too and enjoyed the speed build. We've got, like I say, we've got loads of these videos online on our YouTube channel at Jeremy Herbert. If you like this video, please click the like button. That really helps us. And if you want to see more, simply subscribe. We're releasing these videos at least once a week, and we really enjoy sharing these with you. So I want to thank you for joining us today, and have a great day.